Hey everybody, this is Massy, and I'm here with my wife Nick.
Hey.
And tonight we are doing a special themed episode of Never Been Played because I am having a birthday coming up this weekend, and
He's gonna be older.
I am. I'm turning old.
You're going from old to old.
Yep. But in honor of that, I am subjecting my wife to a bunch of Star Wars games, and then this weekend I will play Jedi Knight, complete with the most awful FMV cutscenes I've ever seen in a proper game. But
oh, come on, they're perfect.
Yeah,
priceless.
They're
priceless.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, so to start off, we're going to do the full Super Star Wars trilogy. We probably won't get through all of them, or any of them, but we're going to play all three of them. So we're going to start off right here with the first one, Super Star Wars for the SNES.
Which, in fairness, I may have actually played once, but do not remember a dang thing about it.
It's okay. This is the least good one. Okay, so
what are the options?
You can change the difficulty. Brave is medium.
I'm gonna go with easy.
Yeah, that's fine. And then
how are these mapped?
This is Y, that's your shoot. This is B, that's your jump.
Okay, so these are reversed from a standard SNES.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this right here is going to be your special. You're only going to use that if you pick up a thermal detonator. Pressing that will activate it, and it'll kill everything that's on the screen. And then this one right here, if you have multiple weapons, like say a blaster and a lightsaber, that button will allow you to switch between them.
Okay.
I don't know that we'll even get to the point where you have that, but, you know, it's there. So, feel free to go ahead and start the game.
Well, only if Sterling will feel free not to knock down all of my plastic figurines.
Oh, Sterling makes no promises, dear. He is a beast that cannot be tamed. Whoa.
If you wait too long, it apparently starts on its own.
Oh, okay. Well, just go ahead and...
I'm just gonna start, because this is not that interesting of a game. I'm sorry.
Not that interesting. It's Star Wars. You speak blasphemies.
Oh!
I'll remember this on your birthday.
Well, usually for my birthday, we end up watching what you want to watch.
Yeah, well, that's because I have great taste in movies. Oh, and our other kitty is coming to play.
Oh.
One of these days, we're going to have to make the cats play a game.
Oh, period of Civil War.
Yeah, etc., etc.
We all know this story. We've all seen the movie. It's literally decades old. Let's just go.
Yeah.
It ain't giving us any new information.
There is...
They need to make Spaceballs the video game. That I'd play.
That would be pretty cool. There's a code that you can punch in at the menu screen where you can, like, make the text crawl go all crazy and stuff, but I don't remember what it is. It's just kind of, like...
Yeah.
So, you remember the part of Star Wars where Luke was running from bats and scorpions, right?
Let's just pretend yes.
And lots of quicksand, which you find in the desert, probably.
I don't know. I've never been to a desert.
One thing that I do want to tell you about the controls, because it is necessary at certain points, if you hold up while you jump, you'll do a super jump. You do need to do that at some points.
Gotcha.
The other games in the series make it a lot easier by just making you press jump twice.
This is good information. That was probably in the rulebook, we'll assume.
It was, yes. And like I said, it's necessary.
I call it the rulebook. It's not a rulebook. It's...
instruction manual, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to call it a rulebook because I think that's funnier.
Yeah.
There's rules to these games. Green rabbits.
These are supposed to be womp rats.
Okay.
I don't know about size. on these. Like, usually they're depicted as very small.
Okay, so these are the ROUS versions.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, Luke says something about him in the movie about him being, like, 2 meter or something like that, which would make them about 6 feet. But, yeah. I don't know. And you see you've got a blaster power-up, your first one. There are several blaster power-ups. As long as you don't die, keep all your blasters.
As long as I don't die.
Yes.
This should be fun. Let's predict me dying.
If
Well,
if you do die, you go back to the
I'm
laser.
on easy.
Yeah.
So, whoa, hi.
Yeah, purple sandworm thing. You remember that from Star Wars, right?
Let's pretend yes.
Oh, and this game and none of the others is actually timed as well.
Oh.
I don't know why.
So it's run and gun. Do not stop, just run and gun.
I mean, you've got a pretty healthy time limit.
Yeah, but...
And it's possible to pick up time power-ups. Like, I don't think I've ever been in danger of running out of time, except for in very rare cases on certain stages.
Well, at least he doesn't seem to hurt you when he hits you.
He does, just not very much. He bounces you around more than he hurts you.
I'm just not dealing with you.
I love the giant crate dragon skeletons in the background.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, because every time I grab one of these hearts, I refill it.
Yeah.
And I have been making it a point.
Okay, Sarlacc Pit Monster, this is the boss.
He's a baby Sarlacc.
Yeah, a baby Sarlacc. And you remember how the Sarlacc jumped out of the sand, waving tentacles. This is pre-special edition, mind you. Waving tentacles and shooting rock boulders. It's straight from the movie. Like
I was going to say it's straight from Japan, because this sounds like...
No, the Japanese version is the one where, like, Luke fights Darth Vader and he turns into, like, a scorpion crab monster thing. Yay, you did it.
I am goddish. Luke looks confused.
I mean, he should be. Like, honestly.
That's not how it happened.
That's exactly how
That's
it happened.
not how it happened.
Yeah, you remember how C-3PO told Luke that his counterpart had been captured by Jawas?
No, I mean, they... Ouch. Here, have a bandage. Sorry, I had an injection today, so I had to...
Okay, so move your stick forward, yeah, and you'll go forward. You gotta kill 12 Jawas, because you know how Luke was with Jawas. Like, he wanted to commit genocide on them. Like,
I want to commit genocide on them.
I mean, that's fair. Utiri.
Let's pick that up because I'm weak.
Yeah, that's a power up.
Dee-dee.
And there's also Womp Rats here, but the Womp Rats don't do anything. I mean, they damage you, but that's all they can do.
Just gotta ignore those two punks.
Yeah, don't fly over the brown stuff. And those weird blue things are jet fuel.
Ah. Well, I just missed.
That's okay.
And that was a bomb.
Yep. It's okay.
I'm toast.
No, you're done. You're dead. You died. Try it again. And you remember that the Jawas flew around in these stupid little rocket sled things?
Sure.
All straight from the movie. Ooh dee dee! I love the little sound that they make when they die.
They'll just come to me.
Yep. You've got 5 more to kill. And yeah, Womp Rats, they don't count for anything. Oh, you got him. There's only 3 more. Oh, one more.
I got this.
Head towards Sandcrawler.
Avoid puddles. Yep. Do the puddles do anything or just slow me down?
They do a little bit of damage. You might... Oh, never mind. I was going to say you might need to fire your jets, but obviously you don't. So...
I'm back to the t-shirt.
Yeah, you're back to your blaster. See, now you got a thermal detonator. If you press this button right here.
Hey, I didn't want to do that!
Unfortunately, you only have it for so long, and if you don't use it, you lose it.
Oh, okay.
Or it goes off without your intention. I don't remember which. Either way. And this level is one of the ones where you're going to need to use your super jump quite a bit. So this is the famous scene where Luke storms the Jawa Sandcrawler and murders them all to get R2-D2 back. Like, I'm sure you guys all remember that because it was, you know, I mean that was in the trailer.
I am up. I take it just never goes away. It just
no, you can kill it. It just takes a lot.
No, I was the.
Oh, the go up thing. Yeah, no, it'll just keep telling you to do that.
Ooh, I want these.
There you go. Now you got a flame blaster.
Not that it matters. These things are like impossible.
Yep, and they'll respawn as soon as they're off the screen. Health sword. That makes your life bar a little bit larger. And yeah, you know, like how guns can't shoot things that are too close to them. The biggest threat you'll face in this stage is not enemies shooting at you, but just like shit knocking you off these moving platforms.
I figured as much.
It's a lot easier to kill those things with flame than the blaster.
Whew.
Ooh-dee-dee! It's not like you lost all your progress. You're still on the treads. Only about 98% of your progress.
Yeah.
Also, you can't jump high enough to get on those. Believe me, I've tried. You have to go to the left. Okay, now you've lost all your progress.
Yeah, but now I know, because I have to go all the way over here.
Yes.
So, it wasn't all my progress. Just for this crime against humanity, the Jawas should be all executed.
Well, I mean, you're pretty much going to do that. Like, I mean, we all remember Luke's famous speech about how he hates Jawas because they get all in everything and they feel coarse and gritty. And
I suck at this.
hey, welcome, Meph. Yeah, Luke does some pretty acrobatic flips. And remember, stages are timed.
I'm well aware of that. Now shut your pie hole.
I know. I'm not helping.
No, because precise jumping is something I am sucking at.
Well, that's okay, because it's something that the game sucks at, too.
Yes, I've noticed.
The super jump is really hard to control, and it's one of those things where, like, if you haven't actually played it, it's hard to describe exactly how wonky it is. Because, like, you have to hold up
Wow, I was just not shooting there.
Yeah, sometimes it does that too. I think that's a sprite priority thing for the SNES or something, where it'll only allow so many projectiles on screen at one time.
And there's tape priority!
Yeah, well, naturally. This isn't a fair game or game series.
Whew. You control, like...
Yeah, Luke controls like a dream, doesn't he?
No.
The next games in the series do improve on the controls quite a bit. Super Empire is buttery smooth compared to this. Of course, Super Empire is also balls hard compared to this.
I can't see down.
Just hold down for a while, and I think you will scroll the screen down. Maybe not. Okay. It's okay. It's not like you're being timed. Oh, wait. Yes, you are. Yeah, I know. This is exactly the frustration that I used to feel playing this. It's like... And I was a Star Wars nerd, and I loved Star Wars.
You're still a Star Wars nerd.
Not as much. Not as much as I was back then. Back then, it was like Star Wars automatically makes anything cool. I've since learned the folly of my ways.
I'm not gonna diss the movies. They are what they are. I don't appreciate the swapping of properties to somebody else.
Well, I mean...
Oh, it's not like Lucas did a good job with the prequels.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, it's not like Lucas and the prequels were better than the Disney ones, so... but anyway, regardless, I mean, I loved this game because it was Star Wars, but, like, goddamn, it's so frustrating.
Goddamn progress.
Yep. Did I mention you're timed? Shut up! I'm just trying to make sure that you feel the full sting of losing all of your progress every time it happens on this timed stage. I have run out of time on this stage. This is one of the few ones where the time limit actually becomes a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, if I die again, you're doing this part. I'm sorry.
I could probably manage.
Yeah.
I have done this, like, I have memorized the route through this at this point. It's insane. You do have several more blaster power-ups that you can get, and, like, none are available to you right now, but, like, throughout the game, they will make things easier.
Yeah, well, not if I run out of time and die, because I don't know where the hell I'm going and what I'm doing.
Oh, you're doing it right so far. It's
yeah,
just...
yeah. Until you get to the very, very top, and then it's like, oh, hey, you forgot a thing on how to jump for a thing.
Yep.
Congratulations, now you get to start over.
Yep.
Like, I'm at the top of the machine here. I hate you. I literally hate you. Did I mention I hate you? I am unhappy with this.
Those are shields. They make you temporarily invisible. Invincible.
Too bad
And
they
now
don't
you're
make me know.
now you're invincible again.
I'm invincible!
I think a properly timed super jump will get you onto that, like, little nubby platform. Not that it saves you much time. I think you can still pull this off if you do it, like, perfect.
In other words, hand the controller to you so you can do it.
No. I want you to feel this bitter
I'm
sting
already
of defeat.
feeling the bitter sting of defeat. Thank you very much. I felt the bitter sting of defeat when you put this in. You're more of a nerd to this than I am. I wanted to play something good. You made me play that.
In fairness, these are pretty good for the time period in which these games were made. These were good games. They just, you know, the controls in this one suck. And it's completely insane. I think at this point you need to get a time
At this point,
bonus.
I'm kind of versnucked.
Yeah.
Like, there's...
They've kind of been screwing you on time bonuses, too. Like, nobody's dropped one yet.
Did you expect them to?
Yes, actually, they usually do. Oh. Maybe it's just a time bonus. So, never mind. I guess I remembered that wrong.
So I'm not really timed.
Just, you won't get bonus points for...
Don't care!
Yeah. Sorry, I remembered that
I
wrong.
literally... Nope!
She handed
4
it to
times
you.
is enough! Falling and acting, nope! Nope. I'm passing it off to you to get me to at least where I need to be. Everything else I can handle. This, I can't.
Yeah, precision.
I already suck at precision jumping, and it's even worse when you have butterfingers. I mean, the control is slippery as Smurf shit. It's the double jump I don't like. I don't like that.
And by the way, like we keep doing 2 super jumps at that point, and a few others. Like, that's not us that's doing that. That's the game. Like, for some reason, if you land a super jump, then you at like the very peak of the super jump's height, like, then you will do another super jump automatically. And I don't know why.
See, this is where I screwed up. Because I couldn't see that other platform I needed to land on.
Yeah.
Because it would not show me where that platform was. And I mean, you're literally at the top. I was literally near the top.
Yep.
So I could probably handle it from here.
Hold on, I might get killed by the debris from these stupid cannons.
And fall?
No, I wouldn't fall, but I'd die, and you'd have to do the whole stage over again. You remember how sandcrawlers are always depicted as, like, heavy military transports with, like, shitloads of guns, right?
No.
I missed one thing for you there. There was another blaster power-up up there, but I did get you an extra life.
I don't care.
And you remember how the inside of the sandcrawler was, like, full of booby traps and stuff, right? Like, that was part of the movie.
I can't kill that eyeball?
You can, but you gotta hit it precisely, and we've already established that precise hitting anything is kind of a problem.
Precise jumping is a problem.
Precise everything is a problem.
I got a Vader head.
Yep, that's a point bonus. You can stack those up to 8 times, but it's just points.
I don't care.
There you go. Now you got Seeker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the Seeker seeks out enemies, and none of the other guns do. See, now you're up to 8. You can get, I think up to 16 times point bonus
Cool.
if you keep stacking them. And that's a thermal detonator.
I need to get rid of those annoying things. I may need to get rid of all of them, but I got rid of these 2.
Yeah.
For shooting me in the butt cheese. Really? Really?
Yep. Isn't that wonderful the way those flames just keep knocking you around, and the thermal detonators that they toss.
I'm just not gonna bother.
You remember the scene in the Sandcrawler where he had to fight a giant like robot arm that shot at him, and there was also flame jets in the floor?
Why aren't you dying?
Because you're not actually hitting it. There you go. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, meow.
I mean, it's supposed to be seeking.
Yep. Those enemies you can only hit like dead on in the like 1 pixel area in front of them.
I need hearts really bad.
I mean, we all need hearts, don't we?
I'm just gonna wait till that blows fire at me. I'm assuming I'm going the right way.
Yep. There's really only one way you can go. Okay, here is a part that's going to give you trouble. You have to crouch forward and press A to slide.
That made no sense.
Yeah, you have to keep doing that because those lasers appear if you get too close to them.
Oh, they don't appear anymore. Ugh. Down at A.
Down forward in A. It's not just crouch. You have to, there.
God,
It's a
that's
pain
annoying.
in the ass. I think that's only a thing in this game.
At least they don't really hurt me too much.
No, the bars do hurt you, but not very much. The spikes will hurt you, though. That thing you gotta shoot up.
Oh, he's dead now.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta hit his
Yeah.
his undercarriage.
Yep. Again, you remember how the
Nope.
Sandcrawlers were like mini fortresses on the inside with like turret guns all over the place. Like,
Okay, so I can't get up that.
you can. I don't know why you're having trouble with it. Maybe try from over there. Yeah. Can you super jump over to it from there?
I'm gonna try. Not really.
Let me try.
I'm not able to get up that. Okay, how in the fuck?
I just did a super jump and I got lucky. It's...
Oh, I'm also like getting pushed into things by random things. Oh, it doesn't work on those. Down, forward.
Yep.
A?
Yep.
I died.
I really want you to get to the end of this stage at least because, like, there's a thing that happens at the end of this stage that I...
Yeah, well, the down, forward A makes no sense to me.
I know it's, like, it's a fighting game. Slide is what it is.
Yeah, but it's just the funkiest control scheme.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I'm going to get past this guy.
No. It's okay. I mean, you're doing pretty well.
Fucking lamest control scheme.
It's not.
No,
great.
it's
Wait until you get to the land of the sand people where you have to do like fucking jumps onto like platforms.
And you see, you get close and it still hits you, but I was fucking sliding.
Yep, I know. Trust me,
Sloppiest fucking
like-
control schemes ever.
It's
Okay. Just take care of that. Avoid most of Captain Happy here. He keeps fingering my ass with that pointer he's got.
Yep. The problem here that you're experiencing is there's a bit of Gradius syndrome in this game.
There's a bit of I don't give a fuck anymore.
Okay, here, let me reset it. And we'll go ahead.
I am not enjoying that one at all. It's actually hurting my hands to forcibly go down and a direction and hit A. It was fine with a rocker. It's fine with a rocker switch, I'm sure, but with a joystick control, it is not.
Yeah. It's not great on an actual SNES controller either. To be honest, it's a really awkward thing.
It's sloppy, like, is what it is.
Yeah,
they could have.
I'm like trying to do it now, and like there, like I can barely do it, and I know what I'm doing. But it's okay. I do want to show at least that far. There's hidden items in this game all over the fucking place. And there's no way that you would know about that.
No.
And the Womp Rats will just infinitely spawn, so you might as well just run away from them until you get to the point where other things start showing up. See, like if I kill them, they just come back. Now they should be... Just die. Just die! You guys. Go away, Purple Worm.
You're way better at this than me. Years of practice you've played it.
Yeah.
But the control scheme is... my hands cannot do it.
Just wait until you get to do Super Empire.
As long as the control scheme is hit button to jump, hit button again to jump again, I'll be fine.
It is.
And if slide is crouch and hit button, I'm fine.
There. Trying to practice my slide.
Yeah, the fact that you have to practice a move that should happen more natively that you need to get through is a problem of coding.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to say no. Like, that's also a big issue, the double super jump thing. Like, and there's a reason why they dumped it after this first game.
I take it there's no way to not take damage against this guy.
There is, but you gotta be, like, super lucky.
I see. Well, you're not taking too much damage. He did hawk a loogie on your head.
I mean, he'll do that.
And he is, like, kind of caressing you with his tentacles.
Yeah. Making sweet love.
He hit you with another loogie.
Okay.
The controls on this one just crush my soul.
What I hate about this stage is that if you're going forward, your guns go right into the ground. So you have to actually, like, pull back to be able to shoot anything.
I just kind of went slow the whole time. Like, normal speed. I don't think I went too fast.
And that's game.
Oh wow, that's what the jet does?
Yep. I can control my altitude.
Right up until you smack into a rock?
I only smack into the rocks that I want to smack into.
Yeah.
So we're back here again.
And you'll do way better because you know what you're doing.
I mean, I've been known to know what I'm doing sometimes.
God, it's a lot easier when you don't have to aim.
It is a lot easier when you don't have to aim. Unfortunately, a lot of the blaster power-ups in this game are random.
Please explain for the rest of us playing at home.
Meaning that the placement of where you'll find blaster power-ups, some of them are fixed, but a lot of them are not, and they just drop from random enemies.
Oh, fun.
But it'll only drop them from certain enemies at certain times. And I haven't figured out everything about what dictates the drop rate, but the gist of it is that I've never gotten out of the first stage, for instance, with anything better than the flame.
Even though theoretically it's possible.
Theoretically, maybe. I don't know if any of the enemies in the first stage are even capable of dropping blaster power-ups. Thank you.
Oh, I had gotten a sword elongator at some point on this, didn't I?
Yeah, those are random in each stage, too. Except for a few that are custom placed. We'll see those at the end of the Sandcrawler stage.
Okay.
I love that the shrapnel from explosions can hurt you almost as badly as the cannons can. So now I have the Rapid Ion Blaster.
Looks fun.
Yes. Shoots super fast, and it bounces off walls and ceilings. See, there's a time bonus. Ooh-dee-dee. And this is the plasma. This is the best gun. You can't go higher than plasma. There's nothing special about it. It just does a shitload of damage.
Well, shitload of damage is good, but these things only take one hit with every other.
But some of the enemies take more than one. And with the plasma, get up there. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not just you that has problems. Damn it. Yeah, the plasma does have a slightly wider, shot than the other guns, but that's the only thing about it that's special, is that it does tons of damage.
It's the tons of damage part I like.
Moon is saying something, but I can't.
These games are my first and only hand experience with Star Wars for years. My first hand experience was actually the movies. Mom's a big Star Wars fan, so...
Wait until Sunday. I am not doing a stream on Saturday for
family reasons,
but I am doing one on Sunday, and I will be playing Jedi Knight. And that is the sequel to Dark Forces, and it is equal parts amazingly cool. And why can I not slide when I need to? There. Come on, get there. Yeah, it's not just you.
This game hates everybody who plays it.
It pretty much does. Come on, there. They stopped doing the slidey bullshit like fairly quickly.
Oh, because everybody thought it sucked?
Like, I mean, not like they dropped it from the future games, which they did, but like they stopped doing it in this game.
No. I was kind of hoping it was like, yeah, this is the dumbest thing we've ever done. Let's not do that again.
It disappears from all the future ones, from what I remember. There were Han Solo has a role that is kind of useful. I remember in Empire, but I don't think there's any place in Super Empire that you had to use the role. I think it was just like.
Whoa, what the Smurf?
Oh, that's, you know, your typical sandcrawler, like, green fire one. Like, I mean, you remember that from the movie, right?
Well, that was a little amazing.
Oh, it gets better.
I guess if you fall here, you die in real life.
Yes. Yes, if you die in the game, you die in real life. Oh, you're kidding me. Whatever. I'm going to make it to... Oh, they're going to start me with just the regular blaster, and I got to do this. Oh my god.
This is where I passed it off to you because I was just done with this bullshit.
I will get to Lava Beast Joinko. I don't promise to beat him, but I will get to him. Like, he's pretty easy to beat with Plasma, but obviously I don't have...
Wait, you lost all your sword upgrades too?
Yes. Lose everything.
Oh god, that's so cruel. This thing keeps fingering your butthole.
Well, so do I, but you don't see me bragging about it. Yeah, I agree with you, Luna. Like, if they wanted to really improve, they should have just cut down the boss health for the later games, because some of them have just a ridiculous amount. In particular, I'm thinking of the Wampa in Empire, which has a ton of health, even though, like, he's a kind of a trick boss where there's, like, one correct way to fight him.
That just should have been A button, and I'm just annoyed with the,
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna be moving on. After Lava Beast Jowenko, we'll move on. I just want to show that bullshit off, because that's a hell of a thing.
That's a hell of a thing, too. So Star Wars ripped off Alien. That makes no sense.
I agree, it makes no sense. But here we are. Okay.
Oh, they gave you those as taunts.
I do not know how I survived that. If you saw that, I fell into the lava, immediately jumped out, and I was fine.
Reminds me of a story my mom told me.
About how you can sometimes touch lava for a second and it doesn't hurt you? You remember when Luke fought that thing? that was just sitting in the
No.
lava inside the sandcrawler?
Apparently, this is a true story. My uncle, back when he was young, worked for KFC. Well, he had accidentally dropped his watch into the fryer vat. Noticing this, he quickly reached in and grabbed it. And then after he, stopped and thought for a moment, the oil had already been up to temperature. Which means it should have scalded him instantly, but it didn't.
Well, I guess he got really lucky. Why did I just do that? Alright. So, Super Star Wars kind of balls on the control, but, it had the Star Wars thing going for it.
Of course, you're going to need a cup of coffee before I fall asleep.
Okay, Empire, this one is much easier on the controls.
Easy. Perfect.
But...
Same scheme as before?
Yeah. Yep. And you start with both the lightsaber and your blaster as Luke.
Yeah.
But Empire is so much harder. So have fun with this while I make you a coffee.
Oh, because I really need a coffee. And Yoda is the best one, followed by... Who in the hell is Peter?
Classic Star Wars character Peter?
No, I do not know the classic Star Wars character Peter. We don't even need to see the crawl. We all know this story.
So, Empire will throw you right into, a herd of enemies right off the bat. But, it controls less ass, so... And if you double jump twice, you get a little spinny attack.
Which I'm probably going to be using a lot.
Yes.
Only because I don't know how to actually attack.
It's the same button as before, it's just it's short range and kind of awkward.
Yeah, this is easier.
It's easier to do, but harder to actually do.
Not for me so far, which I like. And I'm on easy, let's not forget. Hey, if you call Echo Bish, shouldn't you just get an echo in return? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, that was terrible. I'm sorry. I'll go set myself in the corner now.
Empire has much better music, I feel, than the Star Wars that came before it.
I don't want to stand on that.
No, don't stand on that. Hoth is full of dangerous animals, I've noticed. There's a way to jump off your Tauntaun. I think it's like down and jump or something. Or select, some shit like that. Not that you want to do that right now, but eventually you will have to.
I'm fine for now.
I don't remember Hoth having...
Wildlife?
Bats and plants and cats that shoot icicles. I love those weird pig things. Run!
Let's not stand on that. Just keep going. Don't want to be anything on that. Okay. Only because I'm afraid it's actually going to fall off and kill me.
Oh, it definitely will.
That was dumb.
Yep. Super Empire's full of shit like that.
Good to know. Although, living here, you'll never be shy of bacon. God damn.
So, more good news about Super Empire. There's a lot less of that Gradius syndrome going on, where if you die, you're not going to instantly feel like, you know, now you're screwed because you don't have the blaster power-ups you need to get through the stage. Luke always starts with his saber, which does pretty solid damage. Han and Chewie, who are also playable in later stages, always start with at least Flame Blaster or higher. I think it's just Flame Blaster, but
I'm just gonna try and run.
It makes it so that like they're
Why are
you always
not
have a
playing?
valid chance of like making it through the stage. Basically, is what I'm getting at.
And he pushed me clear off.
Yep.
Like a dick.
Yep.
I'm gonna smash my face into the keyboard.
You haven't even gotten to the first boss.
I know! Because it's impassable! Because
It's
bullshit thing I'm riding controls like a goddamn steer. I'm too high to kill anything.
I know, right? Isn't that lovely? You can always switch to your gun and then do like much less damage.
Not sure how I did that.
Those icicles do a ton of damage to you too. Like way more than I would think that ice would. Oh, hey. Blaster power. I used to know where there is a cheaty area in here where you can get a shitload of extra lives and blaster power-ups.
I mean, it's not necessary.
But yeah, it's not. You don't need like in
I just need shit to not push me off a cliff.
in
That's all I need.
in Super Star Wars, you really need to have like at least flame level gun or better at all times, and except for like the first stage. And in this one, you really don't need to rely on your blasters, especially as Luke. Like the blaster power-ups are actual like bonuses instead of just like a thing that you need to collect in order to get through the stage. Also, like they did get rid of the timer, so that's cool. One thing that annoys me is that I've seen several reviewers mention that, like, something to the effect of...
How the hell did you come back?
That the Super Star Wars and Super Empire are basically, like...
God damn it! He didn't even jump! He didn't even try it!
The Tauntaun, you see, the thing that they didn't tell you was that the Tauntaun
Is a piece
was,
of shit?
was clinically depressed and suicidal, and Luke should have sensed that because he's got the Force. So that's on Luke.
I'm suicidal from trying this game out.
A not uncommon response to this game. It's hard as balls. I'm not kidding you. Like, it's really hard, especially compared to the first one. Like, you wouldn't think that, but it really is.
Yeah, the first one I almost enjoyed. This one I want to scrub all memory of Star Wars from my psyche. Like, all memory. All movies. Well, I mean, there's one you should really, like, purge from your memory anyway. What the hell? Smurf?
I can't remember how far you can safely go down in here. I think that's it. I think any farther down and you die.
Well, that's amazeballs.
Yep.
No getting back up.
Don't worry, I'll make it. Sooner or later, I will make it.
There you go.
There
You go, sweet cheeks. I'm gonna grab my thing real quick.
Okay. But yeah, that helps, having all those extra lives and stuff. But what I was saying is, one thing that I've seen several reviewers say is that this and Super Star Wars and Super Empire are basically like remakes of the NES Star Wars and Empire games. And they're not. They are completely different games based on the same movie. Like, if you look at, say, what is it? The Home Alone 1 and 2 for the NES and the SNES are basically identical games. They're just, one has better graphics. Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back on the NES and Super Star Wars and Super Empire Strikes Back on the SNES are completely different games that have nothing to do with each other.
Have you played the Genesis ones?
You mean the NES ones?
Yeah.
I have. The NES NES Empire is pretty solid. Oh no! I got all that way. You're on the. Hold on one second. Cable got stuck under the chair there. Well, whatever. I got lots of lives. I think actually you can farm lives from there too. I don't think they go away. Oops, didn't mean to jump off. But yeah, I've played Empire for the NES. It's got its good points and its bad points. Obviously, like, it's on the NES. This is the SNES. It's going to be inferior.
You're the worst.
There's just no getting around that. But as far as, like, it really goes, like, it's not... Nope, yep. See, I was right. There's a point at which you can't go down any further there. Okay.
Just having a bit more of my dinner.
What's the worst Star Wars game I've played? That is a good question.
This!
No, actually, this isn't even close. I would say this is one of the more fun ones. Like, the worst Star Wars game that I can remember is there was a racing game for the N64.
Oh, the pod racing one?
But it's not the pod racing one per se. There's one that, like, they have, like, weird chibi characters that are racing.
No, you have...
Game Grumps played it, and that is really the worst fucking Star Wars game I've ever played.
Well, I'm not giving you more fish until you eat the fish you got. Little Fruit Loops.
This one, honestly, I wouldn't even put this one in, like, the bottom 10. Maybe I would, honestly. I will say that I'm not a huge fan of KOTOR 1. Like, I like what they were trying to do with it, but I feel like it didn't quite work in KOTOR 1 the way it works in KOTOR 2. Mostly that's down to the fact that the writing in KOTOR 1 is pure garbage, basically.
It's handled by people who really don't understand how to do.
Well, it's BioWare, and, like, it has a very BioWare plot, you know? It's
BioWare writing, BioWare romance for no reason.
Yeah, there is a romance. There's one, like, romance that you can do in that game. And I don't know why it even exists. It's with the freaking Catwoman. Like...
I don't want to give anything away if you're going to plan on playing it.
I mean, I don't know if I will, but I think I know where you're going with that, and that's with Bastila / Karth.
Yeah, you have to, like...
You do have a possibility of doing a romance with them, but it only comes into play in, like, the very, very, very last bits of the game.
It's still sloppy, though, because you spent your whole time fighting next to these characters, not really getting to know them on an intimate level. It's not like you went out to, like, a fancy dinner with them.
I mean, I go out to fancy dinners with characters all the time, but,
It's just always something that bothered me about BioWare and how they handle romance.
They also... There. God.
Hold on.
They also have...
Exchange.
The issue that they're running the basically the worst version of the Star Wars tabletop RPG is the rule set that they're using for the game, and it's not doing them any favors. Come on, there we go. There, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Wampas! This is turning into less of a Nick plays and more of a...
Yeah, but you're going to let me take
plays.
over again. That first stage kept killing me. But this one might not.
That's true. I can do that. Just give me a second to finish up here, and then I'll let you go.
I just had to get a little more food in me.
Okay, here you go. I'll get out of your way.
There's no time limit.
But,
No.
yeah.
What did he just do to himself?
Well, it's cold, so he's shivering.
Oh, it's not what it looked like.
You can switch back to the saber if you want, but with plasma, you're almost better off using the gun because it's got range.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, the saber is better because you can kill shit while you're jumping and stuff. Anyway, as I was harshing on the D6 or D20 Star Wars RPG, it's basically the worst rule set for the Star Wars tabletop RPG. Like, there's been several of them. I grew up with the West End Games one, the D6 Star Wars, which is pretty great.
Get up there, you miserable little puke. I can't get up. Like I couldn't. Now I get up.
It's okay. You got your saber. That's all you really need.
Oh, they freeze me.
Yeah, Wampa breaths will freeze you. Something to remember when you get later into this stage. What was I saying though? Oh, there's been like a million different versions of the Star Wars tabletop. I grew up with the D6 one from West End Games, which is still pretty solid, and actually still has a loyal fan base that has kept it up to date.
We'll still play it.
I do still occasionally crack it out. It's very easy to play. It doesn't require you to have like a huge list of like statistics for every little thing right in front of you, because you can pretty much just make it up as you go. At least you're killing the electric eels that killed you last time. Do you need a hand?
Yeah, because I cannot get up.
Okay, hit the pause button. Let's see if I can get you out of here. There you go.
Yeah, get me over that, because I'll
okay.
just fall again like a stupid idiot.
The weird twitchy double jump is something that I'll never get used to about these games. And, like, I have played this on actual SNES hardware.
It's not any better.
It's no better. That weird double hop that he does, he still does that even on actual hardware. That's not from emulation or our controller or something that we're doing. It's built into the game. I don't know why, but it is.
Shits and grins.
Okay. In addition to the D6 West End Games version, there has also been the Star Wars D20,
Smurf
which is the version that KOTOR is based on. There is the D20 Revised, which is basically the D&D 3.5 of Star Wars D20, and it's slightly better.
Am I going the wrong way?
No, you need to go either to the... I think you have to go to the left and up.
Because I'm almost fucking dead. I suck at this. I can't jump. I can't double jump to save my ass. Like,
Yeah,
how am I supposed to play these
whoa.
if double jumping does not work?
Ah, well, that was my fault. You can blame that on me. You want me to play for a bit?
Yeah, I'm going to have a Danish.
Okay.
And coffee. I'm also extremely tired, and I do not know why.
That's okay. In addition to the...
Hopefully it wasn't from my shot. That would suck.
There was the D20 and the D20 Revised, and then there was the D20 Saga Edition, which was basically like... It was like the prototype 4th edition D&D of Star Wars. Oh, thank you.
That's what he did to me. Then he fell in. And then he came back this way.
Yep, and now he's gonna push me off again.
Yep. And then you'll just die.
Could you not? Oh, really? Really? Anyway, the Saga Edition, which was like kind of a proto 4th edition, and you know that was considered like the best of the D20 Star Wars RPGs. But like then there was also there's the one from Fantasy Flight Games, which is the current one. And that one, I've not played it, but from what I've seen, it looks really good. And I'm pleased with what I've seen of it so far. Okay. Time to fight a boss.
I didn't realize I was that close to the boss.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
So, his breath obviously freezes you, so you gotta hit him, jump over him. If he freezes you, which I'll let him do that, he does a little chortle.
Okay, that's actually adorable. So he's really kind of a giant pushover.
He's pretty easy to beat with just the saber.
And I think I have it on easy, unless you change the setting.
No, I did not. So there you go. That's the first stage. Guess what the second stage is? Exactly the same bullshit. That's okay. I'll play for a minute.
Yeah, because,
Come back, you stupid cat.
having my Danish. I do like the music.
The music is great. I mean, but it's Star Wars music, so how can you really go wrong?
That'll get you copyright struck on YouTube.
I'm sure it will. My Dark Forces one did, which I've got to replay Dark Forces. The audio was so shit on that. It was bad. Like, I'm really unhappy with how that one came out, and I love that game so much that like.
Wait, is that the one that you usually play for me that I can't look at without getting all irky?
No. No, Dark Forces is the one that's like new.
Okay.
Impressive. In the NES Star Wars game, or NES Empire Strikes Back game, I should say, they use a voice clip from Obi-Wan where instead of saying, "Oh, well, those are spikes."
Whoa!
Also, I just unplugged my controller. This is potentially bad.
Oh, you're just a little frozen.
Yeah, but I'm also... My controller died.
Yeah, it'll do that. Hopefully. Yeah, no, you're gonna have to reset.
Oop, sorry. I got one more trick up my sleeve here. Oh, that's not fully plugged in. There we go.
That was smart.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on here. Have to redefine my keys and stuff. There. Okay.
Hopefully this works without
Nope.
Yep. It's kind of a downside. If you accidentally unplug, you have to totally close out and restart.
Okay, well, we may come back to that one later on in the stream.
Okay.
For right now, I'm going to
subject me to the worst one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the Return of the Jedi, and we'll let you play a bit of that since I completely fucked up.
You didn't. It just got unplugged.
This one more so than any of the other ones. You really don't need the blasters. I seem to remember that like you lose blaster power-ups in this one after you complete a stage. So there's really no incentive to like play through on a single life. You just want to play through as best you can.
Well, I think you finally ate that piece of fish, you little weirdo. Oh, we know the story.
Yeah, you can hit start to skip it.
Well, I can't skip the cutscene.
Yeah, you can. Maybe it's not working still.
No, because I put in my...
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
It just had to...
Okay. So, yeah. This. I don't know what they were thinking with this, but they decided that you needed to start this game off with what is probably the hardest stage in the entire game. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not, but like...
So I can't jump those?
You can. You have to. But, like, I think you have to boost and do it.
Hey!
Hey! Our cat is trying to be a sneaky little thief.
He's good at that.
So yeah. It's, that's a hell of a thing, to start off your game with.
What name should I put in?
Well, I mean, you know, ASS is always... Alright.
In case some kid sees it someday. Hey, at least I'm on the board somewhere.
Yep.
Fuck you, Brett. I did better than you. I don't know who Brett is.
There is a password system in this, which makes me wonder why they have continues at all. And I think if you get 100 of the little Rebel Alliance symbols, you get an extra life.
I hate this.
Don't you though? This is terrible. The actual game isn't that bad. It's just that like the worst stages are front loaded. Like I don't know why they did this. The stage after this is no picnic either.
Don't care. Anything to slow me down a little.
Yeah, seriously.
And I did those in the wrong order.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. I don't guarantee that even I'll get through this because it's been a while since I've...
I am like so exhausted today.
Well, I mean, like, if you want to...
No, we're gonna stream a little more.
Okay.
I'm just tired. I had my depot shot today. Normally it doesn't knock me out, but I also on Sunday got my COVID booster and my flu shot, so I'm just loaded with drugs.
That was cool. I made it like halfway.
Yeah.
They at least in this one they give you a little distance counter so that you can at least see how far you have to go.
Did you get? You got treats. You got fish and Danish. You're like, you're not even a cat anymore. You're more like a cow.
Yes, I got treats, but what about second treats?
And thirdsies.
What?
It is that time, though, isn't it?
I mean, it's past that time, but like.
Did you want a meaty stick? Come on, Toby. Let's go get you a meaty stick. You won't leave me alone.
Okay, we're almost there. But yeah, this is awful to start your stage off with. And it's not like this is a control scheme or a thing that you'll be doing a lot in the game. Like, basically it's that and Endor, and that's it. So now you get to choose who you want. This is, I think, the only stage where you can use Leia, so I use Leia usually. She's in her bounty hunter outfit. So this stage is all like, there's this ridiculous maze bullshit element going on here.
Oh. Miss Nick is really tired.
Now, the cool thing about this is that, kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog, you've got multiple paths here, and there's no like right or wrong way to do it, necessarily. But, the bad thing is that those big pits, those are instant death. And Leia's double jump, while useful, makes her move around like a crack-addicted monkey.
Yeah,
so,
I'm sorry. I don't have the concentration or brain power to do this.
I am going to die. Oh. Or I will save myself, because those pits are not instant death. I actually made it to one of the pits that wasn't. I wish this game made sense. If this game made sense, it would be so much more fun. But it's like, everything is weird, every part of the stage is confusing. I don't even know what that is that I just picked up. I don't remember it. R2-D2s are continue points. I do remember that.
Ah, so if
I die,
royally blast it, you can start where you last left
yeah.
R2 unit. Okay. Yeah, no, I literally do not have the brain power for this game.
Extra life awarded.
An airplane!
Your reward for killing it? You get to fight another one!
Yay! I think I see R2 over there.
At least the Jawas here are throwing rocks instead of thermal
Bombs.
fucking detonators.
Yeah, the second one, the first game is the only one I actually got kind of far in. I feel bad I suck at these so hard.
Don't feel too bad, because, like I said, Super Empire, even though they improved the controls a lot, it's really hard compared to the first one. And this one, it's not so much that this one is, like, hard, as it is that, like, the worst stages, as I mentioned, are front-loaded. So you have to fight them first. This is slightly different from what I remember the Door Guardian being like.
I'm not very into this right now.
That's
I'm
okay.
falling asleep, and it's only 8:30.
Do you want to just?
I'm just gonna wait to see if the coffee kicks in.
Okay.
If it doesn't, you might hear snoring. Well, I played some of each one, so I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a total loss.
Ow.
That looked cool. I wonder though, is there any other Star Wars games?
There are a bunch of NES Star Wars games. I'm gonna try Chewie here. Since he's got, guns.
Like, wouldn't it be a bowcaster?
It would be a bowcaster.
If this game, took any sort of cues.
Why do I have birds kidnapping in the middle of a boss fight? Also, I can do this.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not useful.
Hey. Who is squawking in here?
Hey, let me go, you lousy boy.
You're being a weirdo. Let's just enjoy mommy and daddy company time. You want to say hello to the people? Want to say hello? No, you're just going to silently stare at me while I...
Yep, our cat is in here just staring around. Okay, Jabba's dance hall. Let's do...
Alright.
Chewie's been doing alright for us.
Alright. I think with this, and I'm gonna say it, that everybody needs a dance that they can do. I love that guy.
Who, Salacious Crumb or the Gamorrean?
The Crumb.
Well,
That was fun.
yay!
It's as with an extra S. You did good as S.
I didn't mean to continue.
Okay.
Well, you're fading.
I am trying. Do you have any other Star Wars related?
I don't have any downloaded, but if you give me a few minutes, I can grab the Star Wars for the NES.
Yeah, let's give the people a show.
Okay.
I'll fail at those too.
Yeah.
So far, it was super. The first one we played is the only one I was any good at.
I mean,
I'll be right back.
how many official Star Wars tabletop games are there? As I said, Meph, you've got the D6 version that West End Games put out. and that went through 3 editions officially, and then there's an unofficial fan edition. The D20 license version went through 3 revisions, and then there is the new Fantasy Flight games, which hasn't been around long enough to really have any revisions as of to date. And I really do not like the D20 ones. Those are my least favorite.
Oh yeah.
Just because I don't feel like they're
Oh.
based on the D&D 3rd edition mechanics.
And we all know we don't like those.
Well, aside from the fact that I personally don't care much for the 3rd edition D20 mechanics, there's also the fact that I really do not feel that those games do much for the NES. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once and talk at the same time. Like, I don't feel that they. I don't feel that the D20 license, which was designed with D&D in mind, and is pretty much exclusively meant to play D&D. Like, it was built based on D&D 2nd edition and 1st edition, but modernized. I don't feel that it does much for Star Wars. For instance, introducing a experience point system. Not that an experience point system is inherently bad for Star Wars, but it feels weird having played D6, which was very cinematic in its presentation. But I don't know.
I'm just looking at all the 2nd edition books and the Star Wars D6, and of course everybody's favorite, Heroes Unlimited.
Oh God, Palladium games. That's a whole thing.
Okay.
I'm just glad that Kevin Simbeta never got his greasy mitts on the Star Wars license. So this is Star Wars for the NES.
Claire said Star Wars Monopoly. I don't play Monopoly.
I had Star Wars Monopoly. I will admit it.
Yes, you did, and we actually found a way to compare that one to another one where you had to first circle one board and then circle the other board in this weird figure 8 pattern.
Yes.
God, that's blinky.
Yeah, it's like seizure warning, I guess. Jeez, NES. I've never played this one, so I have no idea what's going on.
Well, he can jump and shoot. I'm going to avoid it. He can jump badly.
Is there a super jump, or like can you crouch jump or something?
I will have to see. Doesn't seem to go much higher than regular jump.
Yeah, I agree with you, Luna. The NES ones are probably harder than the SNES ones. Even cheating, I only made it so far through Empire on the NES.
Ha! It can be gotten past.
Yeah, all you need to do is just make an absolute maximum jump.
Yeah.
Final percent completion, 0!
I'm good at this!
Just blow through your continuous. It's not like we're going to beat the game. I was telling Nick earlier today that someday I should have her play X-Wing and TIE Fighter on Never Been Played, but I need to find a joystick for that because, like, I cannot imagine... Well, no, I can imagine, because I've done it, playing X-Wing with keyboard controls. It sucks.
Oh, that's just...
Battlefield. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefield is a possibility. That's not really one from my childhood, though. That one came out when I was, like, in college.
Still counts, never played it.
Star Wars Battlefield 1 is pretty cool. I remember Battlefield 2 being the really good one. That's, like, not the one with the loot boxes, but the old Battlefield 2. Hey, you got a pew-pew. This is some great Star Wars music, I gotta say.
Reminds me of Dick Tracy.
Yeah, pretty much. Did LJN do this too?
I can't shoot anything. Don't know where to go.
My only exposure to this was the AVGN review of it, but
I found a hole to go into.
like, yeah. So what was the point of the gun if you already have a gun and it's exactly as strong?
Amazement. One of these days we're going to have to play those Addams Family games that came out that I vaguely remember existed but never actually played.
Oh yeah, I've played like one of them and it was terrible.
My brother played
But
one and I was just
I think
like,
they're
wow.
all terrible, basically.
They're all gosh awful.
Fester's, oh, you got 3%. That is an accomplishment right there.
Hey, and it just started in here. Awesome sauce.
I think I started to say a while ago and then just completely lost track, which is something that I do, and like the chat should call me out on that.
No, you shouldn't. It's fun to listen to him ramble.
That
Like a crazy old man.
in Empire, they actually took a sound clip of Obi-Wan saying, use the Force, Luke, but they modified it slightly, so instead he's saying choose the Force. And it's used on the Force power selection screen. It's pretty cute. So,
There's been a lot of games that have used a lot of voice clips that sometimes just don't sound like what you think they sound like. There's one that's pretty infamous. Has nothing to do with Star Wars, though, so.
I'm really excited to play Jedi Knight for people. And I encourage everyone to either tune into the the first bits of it at least, or watch on Twitch or on my YouTube when I upload the whole thing. To watch the beginning, because not the first cutscene, but like the cutscene that plays between levels 1 and 2 in Jedi Knight
It's worth it.
is absolutely hilariously terrible.
It will
like,
set
it's-
the stage for the entire game.
It's some of the worst acting I've ever seen. Like, because they had to do FMV cutscenes because it was the style at the time.
I mean, the worst thing ever achieved to film we've seen, Birdemic.
Oh man! I mean, if you want to talk about like bad acting, like we've seen a lot of them. We've seen Birdemic, Chupacabra, and like I don't know.
Dark Harvest 2 is still the worst.
I'd be a content old man. Still, like it's right up there. Oh hey, yeah, you got a shield.
Don't know what it does.
It's a shield for the Millennium Falcon, obviously.
Right. I'm sure that's where I started. Whoops. Let's play the fun game of let's find out where the hell to go.
As I started to say earlier, my only exposure to this was the AVGN review of it. But in his review, he said something about it being on the left-hand side of the map. That you have to go to find, like, C-3PO or R2-D2 or some shit before you can continue on.
I exploded. Oh, I'm still 3%.
Well.
I'm gonna try this board one more time. He looks less like Luke Skywalker and more like Dennis the Menace.
Yeah, he changes radically too. When he jumps, he looks like he's actually kind of competently sprited. When he's walking, he looks like an absolute doofus. What is this sound and music bullshit? Like, this is really bad, I gotta say, for a Star Wars game.
Well, it's definitely not the score we're used to. Wanna try?
I will give it a shot.
You mean you've never played this either? Shooting does not help, I find.
I mean, why would it? It's a Star Wars pew-pew game. Oh! Check out these sick moves.
Yeah.
Check out that fall damage.
Yeah, fall damage exists. You exploded. You fell too many times, you just blurred.
I love that you basically never have enough health for any goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Like, those rocks take off like 4 or 5 bars each. Come on. Do I have to be like frame perfect here?
Pretty much.
Oh man.
I don't know how I did it the first time. It was just sheer dumb luck.
Apparently. There. Okay, wait.
Yep.
Seriously.
This one's nightmarish.
This is really difficult. Like, far more so than I was anticipating. But, I mean, you know, they call it Nintendo Hard for a reason.
Is that what teenage boys got in the 80s?
No!
I'm sorry! I'm being a prevert.
You'll answer to the Coca-Cola company for that. Props to anybody who catches the reference there. It's a classic. You should all catch it. But I know you won't. Well, many of you. Luna might. Luna's cool.
These jumps are nightmarish.
It's really, you have to be like at your exact apex of your jump on every single one. What the hell? I'm supposed to make this?
Yes. At least you don't have a time limit.
You can do a running jump.
You can run?
Yeah, if you hold your attack button down. That one is pretty bad, honestly.
Yeah, this one's painful.
Yeah, let's
try a different one.
let's try Empire.
Okay. You want to start? Should I?
Ah, this is your shindig. I'm just here for immoral support.
You're just here as player 2, damn it. AK when I'm too tired to continue. Oh, and it starts about the same way.
Yep. Hey, it's actually got...
Oh my god!
The actual sound, the actual music that's playing, though, is an actual, like, synthesized version of one of the Star Wars themes.
And we get Captain Hottie Pants, so we're all good.
Well, it was playing Star Wars sound. Now it's just, like... It sounds like your Tauntaun has the sniffles or something. Like, he's really got some, like... That's great. Thanks, Uncle Sam.
That's the noise Sterling makes when he sleeps.
I think with Select, you can change to your lightsaber.
one's rough.
It is, but it's light years ahead of the last one. Press down when you're over top of that.
Oh, my Tauntaun ate
Yeah,
a
your Tauntaun eats nasty, gross mold that grows in caves.
So he's my brother.
Yes.
That's mean. I'm sorry. I mean, they're my brother naturally. Well, we can't get back up. Don't remember how to get down.
Try down and jump. Try select.
Ah.
I think you're going to want to go to your left. I saw a force power over there.
Well, it looks like Tauntaun died.
Nobody ever liked him.
Your turn.
Your turn. I died once. And
I just...
Okay, game, come on. Yeah, all too easy. Yep. Okay. Sure, I'll blow a continue on this bullshit.
The coffee is not doing its job. How is it not even 9:30 and I'm like wasted? Oh my god.
Nobody wants to work anymore. Not even coffee. It's all those lazy millennials. Lazy millennial coffee.
Don't be your mom.
I'll be whoever I want.
Don't be your mom. What are you doing?
I kind of wish that you didn't bump your head so often in this. At least you don't take fall damage in this one. Hey, and there's a super jump. Even the Tauntaun can do a super jump. Sweet. I legit did not remember that. I have played this before. Luke kind of looks like he hops like a toad.
Yeah, he does kind of have a toady hop. Also, why does it look like he's wearing like a tank top?
Cute. That was the choose the force thing I was talking about. Oh, that's fun. If you charge up your jump and don't hit another direction, Luke will continue to shoot down even when he's standing.
Good to know. I'm just so faded. Oh, you lost your Tauntaun too, or did you leave him somewhere?
I left him somewhere. I don't remember where. He was holding me back, honestly.
They often do.
I can shoot at an angle. I can fall in the water and die like an asshole. Ah.
Froggies.
what happened there?
I think it's the drones that are making that congested noise. Oh man, my stomach's I have a dumb unrelated question. When we got back, did you take care of it?
Yes.
Okay. I just had to check.
Don't know where I'm going. And doing a lot of falling along the way. Whoop. Well. Well. Yeah, okay. Hop, 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 hop. Don't interrupt me, Daddy Force Mama.
Daddy Force Mama?
I think that's what his name was in the movie.
Oh, there's a thing up there.
Yes.
It looks space.
This is one of the really difficult parts of this game, unfortunately, is the fact that all of your force powers have to be collected.
Alright, you got a Tauntaun Slicer.
And if you don't collect them, then sadly, you don't get them. You can't use them, and then you fail and die. Okay. I think actually I need to go back up there. If I am clever, I might be able to. I hate his jump. Ah. Damn it.
His jumping really sucks.
It does.
Coffee, why have you forsaken me? Jump. You got another one, which I don't know what it does.
One of those is like force something, and one of them is force jump. You know, I tried going back that way and I died last time. Let's try just going over here.
I'm not very company tonight. I'm sorry.
That is okay.
I'm sorry. I feel like... I don't know, maybe it was the drive. Being in the car for like an hour makes me really tired. So yeah, don't be surprised if by like your Sunday stream I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna fall asleep over here. Too tired.
Well, so what I'm learning from this is that I'm terrible at this game.
I think we all are.
Okay. Well,
Let's try the last one, and then I am.
there is no last one. They never made a Return of the Jedi for the NES because it was so late period in the NES life cycle when the Empire came out. So.
Well, okay, well that's it, people. We got no more Star Wars games, which is strange because you'd expect there to be like hundreds.
Well, why don't you go crash for a bit, and I will entertain the nice peoples with my Mega Man antics.
Okay, people love your Mega Man,
Okay.
and Mega Man is kind of Star Warsy.
I mean, a little bit. So you go crash. I will take over.
I want to kind of stay in here for a bit.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm just gonna crash over here.
I'm gonna stop the recording here.